Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again. I believe now it is to a point of where 3 out of 5 people will be a waste of your time. And I'd take it a step further. They didn't just waste your time, they robbed you of time. A lot of people just don't know how to stick it out with the other person. The minute they think something isn't right, they walk away. How about making things right? Isn't that what it's all about in the first place? You try your best. You try your best to hold on to what little you have, because whatever you have had, people have robbed you of most of it. And in this case, I mean time. You can't get a lot of that time back. You can only try to get more time going forward, and that's not an easy thing to do, given if someone has tried to, I guess, rob you of your time before. This can be a very, very tough task at hand. Most people come into your life without the intention of sticking around. They come into your life with the intent of taking something from you, no different than an actual robbery. In this case, they're taking away your time. In some ways, they could be trying to take away your joy. It's beyond just being happy. They want to take away your joy. They want you to have sorrow, because that's what's left upon joy no longer being there. But it's like you have to walk a certain way in this life to where you try to avoid the likelihood of someone robbing you in regards to anything, as well as different types of relationships, because you have people that pose. I guess the next best thing to do is, like a robber, they try to rob you, but you don't have anything. So, unfortunately, it's to a point of where you can't really present a relationship or any type of relationship with someone that is ultimately going to try to take away that they're going to try to take away a lot of your time you will invest in them in regards to that relationship or a different type of relationship. I'd say this: one has to earn that with you, because if you have it out or have it to where people know that's what you're about, they'll just try to take away precious time from you. They'll take away any aspect of a relationship away from you. They'll try to act like as if you're trying to rush into a relationship, or they'll just say that they're not ready for that. And this is all the while you've already put enough time, or you've put some time into whatever potential type of relationship you could have with that person. You've already put in the time. You put in a lot of time, whether it's months, days, or even years, or even decades. And then they just say, hey, I don't think I'm ready for this, or you're just trying to rush me into something, even though at one point it seemed like you two were on the same page and they were committing to that. They were committing to you. See, it's a deeper type of robbery, because it's not just a straight up stick up that they're doing with you. They more so, they kicked it with you. They learned about your home and the things you have in it. And then when the day came, it was time to take it from you, whatever you had in that home. They robbed you of everything that you had in your home. In this case, it was in your heart. They took the heart from your body. In some ways, some people feel like someone took their soul from their body, depending on the situation. Because ultimately, it goes back to what I said about you cannot get that time back. So it's like part of your life is gone. So you feel like part of your soul left with that. Like Tupac said, being in and out just like a robbery. And a lot of these type of people that are serial relationship robbers, they're in and out they're in and out of your life, and they're also in and out of a lot of other people's lives. You'll see a pattern that they'll openly admit and talk about, like they just have been in and out of different relationships. Now you know why. They've robbed a lot of people, but you just didn't know it. They didn't translate it to you that way. Anybody that you felt you've wasted your time with because they walked out on you even though they could have stayed, that's more than likely a serial relationship robber. They robbed you of precious time that you could have been had with someone that would appreciate that time. And they will never, and I repeat, they would never have any intent of walking away from you. There's no true commitment anymore. People just have double standards. They so quick to talk about commitment, but they quit on you. So what is that? Basically, they set you up for failure. They set you up. Get it? Robberies are set up. And afterwards, so many people are left with nothing and hardly any time left in their life to recover from such things. Just like an actual robbery or even burglary, just try your best not to make yourself prone to such things. One must become more fortified. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks a million.